Build self-discipline and consistency. Self-discipline is the ability to control and regulate your own behavior, actions, and decisions so you can achieve goals or keep to a set of principles, even in the face of temptations, distractions, or challenges. And consistency is the quality of always behaving or performing in a similar way. The 5 steps of self-discipline are acceptance, willpower, hard work, execution, and persistence. Self-discipline is the ability to push yourself forward, stay motivated, and take action, regardless of how you're feeling, physically or emotionally. You're showing it when you intentionally choose to pursue something better for yourself, and you do it in spite of factors such as distractions, hard work, or unfavorable odds. Self-discipline is different from self-motivation or willpower. Motivation and willpower contribute to it, as do persistence, the ability to follow through on your intentions, and hard work. Benefits of self-discipline. Self-discipline can boost your well-being and outcomes in many different areas of your life. It can 1. Help you to achieve goals. Self-disciplined people are more likely to commit to and reach important long-term life goals. 2. Improve your mental health. People practicing self-discipline report higher levels of self-confidence, happiness, and independence. Researchers have also found that self-discipline eases anxiety. 3. Benefit your physical health. People who demonstrate regular self-discipline often engage in healthy habits and resist unhealthy ones. 4. Improve your relationships. Individuals with high self-discipline often experience stronger long-term relationships. 5. Make you more resilient. Self-discipline can enhance your ability to bounce back from adversity. The more resilient you are, the better control you have over impulses and delayed gratification. 6. Help you to feel happier. If you're more productive, the more creative and happy you are. The more we feel in control of the origin of our behavior, the better sense of well-being we have, and that makes us happy. 7. Improve learning and enhance performance. Studies have shown that students with a high degree of self-discipline retain more knowledge than those without self-discipline. Additionally, researchers discovered that students with strong self-discipline are more careful in their tasks, which improves their performance. Strategies to master the art of self-discipline, enhance willpower, and achieve success. Develop and stick to a plan. Put it on the calendar. Work with a partner. Take one small step. Create a dream board. Act intentionally. Embrace the 2-minute rule. Start a regular fitness regimen. Learning to effectively lead yourself and others all comes down to discipline. Happiness, success, and fulfillment stem from focus and self-control. It may be hard to believe when you're facing an all-you-can-eat buffet, the prospect of making a quick buck, or the lazy lure of sleeping in versus getting on the Peloton, but studies show that people with self-discipline are happier. Because with discipline and self-control, we actually accomplish more of the goals we truly care about. Self-discipline is the bridge between goals defined and goals accomplished. When you have consistency and self-discipline, your productivity increases significantly, and you are constantly motivated to just keep going, striving to do better every time. Consistency sets the guidelines and expectations you have of yourself, and you start looking for new ways to conquer your day. Once you gain the momentum, keep going. There are specific strategies you can execute to learn self-discipline and gain the willpower to live a happier, more fulfilling life. If you are looking to take control of your habits and choices, here are the most powerful things you can do to master self-discipline, which is imperative for life beyond your comfort zone and maybe even redefining extraordinary. Know your strengths and weaknesses. We all have weaknesses, whether they're the desire for alcohol, tobacco, unhealthy food, obsession over social media, or the video game Fortnite. They have a similar effect on us. Weaknesses don't just come in the form of areas where we lack self-control either. We all have our strong suits and the stuff we kind of stink at. For example, I don't care for having difficult conversations, lengthy paperwork that involves digging up old documents I never saved in the first place, holding my temper when someone is shooting at me, or calling into automated phone systems. And therefore, I used to actively avoid these activities. Self-awareness is a powerful tool for comfort zone expansion, but it requires constant focus and acknowledging your shortcomings, whatever they may be. Too often people either try to pretend their vulnerabilities don't exist or they succumb to them with a fixed mindset, throwing their hands up in defeat and saying, "Oh well." Know your strengths, but more importantly, own up to your flaws. You can't overcome them until you do. Remove temptations. Like the saying goes, out of sight, out of mind. It may seem silly, but this phrase offers powerful advice. By simply removing the biggest temptations from your environment, you will greatly improve your self-discipline. If you want to eat healthier, toss the junk food in the trash. If you want to enhance your productivity at work, improve the management of your to-dos, turn off social media notifications, and silence your cell phone. Prioritize and execute. Set clear goals and have an execution plan. If you hope to achieve greater degrees of self-discipline, you must have a clear vision of what you hope to accomplish, just like any goal. You must also have an understanding of what success means to you. A clear plan outlines each time-bound step you must take to reach your goals. Create a mantra to keep yourself focused. Successful people use this technique to stay on track, emotionally connect to their mission, and establish a clear finish line. Practice daily diligence. We aren't born with self-discipline. It's a learned behavior. And just like any other skill you want to master, it requires daily practice and repetition. It must become habitual. But the effort and focus that self-discipline requires can be draining. As time passes, it can become more and more difficult to keep your willpower in check. The bigger the temptation or decision, the more challenging it can feel to tackle other tasks that also require self-control. Create new habits and rituals. Acquiring self-discipline and working to instill a new habit can feel daunting at first, especially if you focus on the entire task at hand. To avoid feeling intimidated, keep it simple. Break your goal into small, doable steps. Instead of trying to change everything at once, focus on doing one thing consistently and master self-discipline with that goal in mind. Change your perception about willpower. We embrace the mindset of unlimited willpower. We continue to grow, achieve more, and develop mental toughness. It's the same philosophy as setting stretch goals. In short, our internal conceptions about willpower and self-control can determine how disciplined we are. Give yourself a backup plan. Psychologists use a technique to boost willpower called implementation intention. That's when you give yourself a plan to deal with a potentially difficult situation you know you will likely face. Going in with a plan A will help give you the mindset and self-control necessary for the situation. You will also save energy by not having to make a sudden decision based on your emotional state. Find trusted coaches or mentors. The development of expertise requires coaches who are capable of giving constructive, even painful feedback. Real experts are extremely motivated students who seek out such feedback. They're also skilled at understanding when and if a coach or mentor's advice doesn't work for them. Forgive yourself and move forward. Even with all our best intentions and well-laid plans, we sometimes fall short. It happens. You will have ups and downs, great successes and dismal failures. The key is to keep going, train even harder, and try a different for a better chance of success.